Hi, I'm Tom Stiles.
I'm Steve Jaguar.
And you're watching BlockStack TV.
This is episode 1, the inaugural, momentous, amazing episode of BlockStack TV. We are in my living room in Nottingham.
Nottingham. No more specific.
No more specifics,
Because
we
the
don't
stalkers
like
out there.
stalkers.
No. Okay.
We've been there.
Yeah, not often.
Tom, I think you should start off by explaining what is the hell we're doing.
Well, BlockStack TV, Steve, is I think it's the bastard child of Top Gear, Wayne's World, and
Us.
yeah, Frisbee, and a big Frisbee. I think mix all those things
Frisbee.
together. It's not going to be too serious. We're not looking for high production values here. We're looking...
You've probably already figured that one out.
But also, we're going a casual attitude, and as it's Christmas, you noticed the hats. The hats are here.
Exactly. We're wearing hats. We are drinking mulled wine. We're on bottle number 2. It is fancy, posh mulled wine. Tom's drinking it very quickly. Blueberries, orange, cinnamon, cloves, coriander, lemon, fennel, nutmeg, cardamom, and I think there's even some red wine in here.
Yo!
Come on.
Whoa,
Blocking my head.
dripping.
Precious.
Right, okay.
For those of you who are connoisseurs, this is also known as an aromatized wine-based drink.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
No way. Aromatized.
We didn't take the romance out of it, eh?
Aromatized.
Maybe that's... Anyway.
Aromatized. How's he a Canadian? Okay, so we have a skeleton of a show, and we're just going to whack through it, and, you know, it might take 20 minutes, it might take half an hour.
Depending how much wine we have.
Yeah. Okay. First off,
How was your Christmas, Tom?
Steve, it's funny that you asked how my Christmas was.
Okay.
That's brilliant.
How is your Christmas, Tom?
Okay, good. Can you pass me my present I was going to show Steve that I got for Christmas? Now this is actually
Throw it.
not directly, not directly, but indirectly.
Oh, it's China.
This is an ultimate related present. Just show the camera.
Powerball.
That is a Powerball.
And a Powerball would like to sponsor the show.
Yep. We've
Seeing
been
as
quite
we've already
NSD.
plugged the product.
Plug the product. Now this is a present for my bro, Pete. You can read that to the people while I get this thing wound up.
I have to put my wine down.
Now this is about the coolest Christmas present.
The all original.
The all original.
What makes something all original versus just original?
Put the string in the hole in the ball.
Oh dear.
Wind it up. What does it do, Steve?
It's for exercise. Oh, it's the most powerful hand gyroscope ever.
Ever.
Something comes to mind, Tom, and it's not Frisbee.
No. Read what it says.
It says
It's good for
masturbation. I can only imagine.
No, it says somewhere. Perfect for wrist strength,
Ball. Yeah. And hand strength. And
squash, golf,
what's in the box?
musicians, drummers, guitarists, pianists.
If it says ultimate Frisbee.
Yeah, and
I'll eat it.
obviously ultimate. Plenty of wrist action in ultimate. So this is perfect. So this is what you do. You wound the string around the ball. You give it a good hard tug. And then...
Okay, that's enough.
Okay. Now what it is, it's a little gyroscope in there, and that resists you turning it. So as you turn it, there's some gearing mechanism in there, which as you turn it, winds the gyroscope.
Oh, I see. 'Cause I've seen these
Can
before.
you hear this?
So it gets harder and harder?
And so A, it gets harder to turn, and B, it gets faster. And there's a little readout on top which tells you how fast it's going. Now I'm doing about sort of 7,000 or 8,000 revs there. Probably not that fast even. But if you really go for it...
The laptop blocking you is creating the effect I hope it is. Just see your hand pop up over the top.
Okay, so do you have a go with it? Have you had a go with these things before?
No.
Go on. So you just rotate it.
So if I do this, it's going to get... Oh, it's
You feel it?
Self-perpetuating.
Yeah.
Is there power in it?
There's no power in it. It's all to do with...
It's using the power
So you get the added advantage of seeing Steve's sex face. And there it goes.
You are going to be an ultimate powerhouse this summer.
Yeah, so, and I tell you what, I've used this a bit over Christmas, and already you can feel muscles here and in your shoulder.
You've had Popeye-like forearms since I've known you.
So they are great for frisbee players, golfers, and self-abusers.
Check.
Also over Christmas, I've been I do a bit of DJing, as you may or may not know. Good. And I've been at a local hotel. Not that local. I mean, I've been in Leicester. I won't name the hotel.
Good, because of stalkers.
Because of the stalkers. And I've been DJing there, and a funny thing happened to me.
Do tell.
Well, the basic format is that we do a quiz, and then we do a music quiz, and then we do a disco into the night.
Yeah.
And the music quiz is you play 15 seconds of a record, and then everyone has to write down the name of the record and the title.
15 seconds,
yeah. And who sang it. Now, everyone's doing this, and it's all happy sing-along party stuff, so everyone's getting in the mood for Christmas and all that sort of stuff. And I'm in the middle of about 9 tracks through my 20-track Christmas quiz, and someone from the local supermarket who was in that night, with her crowd, comes round and she says, "Would you play the old fucking record?" I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, love, it's a music quiz. We only get 15 seconds and that's it."
Was this like an old lady?
No, she was like 30.
All right. It was funnier when it was an old lady.
And she says, what did she say? She says, "Oh, I feel really stupid now." Imagine it's a familiar feeling for her.
Had she been doing the quiz, probably wouldn't have done so well.
No. So anyway, that's been my Christmas. What about you?
Didn't really do anything. Had a lot of things like mulled wine. Stayed home. There's that video I did of my Christmas morning for my parents. That was exciting.
Yeah. And did you get any good Christmas presents from your parents?
I did. I got lots. They are into their movies, so they decided to buy me lots of movies. Lots of Disney movies. They love Disney. Therefore, I love Disney.
Very good.
That's about it, I think. It's been a pretty relaxed Christmas, Tom.
What about?
Because I sort of blew all of my party, fun, sort of devil-may-care nonsense in Brazil.
Oh. Steve, I wondered how long it'd take to mention Brazil. Okay, well...
More on that later, though.
We'll talk about that later. Okay, right now... Photo news. Okay, first up...
We need a jingle.
We need a photo news jingle.
Yeah, we'll get one.
If you're at home and you're watching it and you've got a good idea for a photo news story or a photo news jingle or anything like that, email us. It's show@blockstack.tv. Get the caption up there, please.
Show at like SHOW.
SHOW at blockstack.tv.
Like as in show the disc.
Yeah, as in this is the show.
Oh, sorry.
The BlockStack TV show.
Not the arrogant celebration.
Oh.
Way! All right, fine.
Okay, so show@blockstack.tv if you've got a photo news story for us. Okay, first one. Leamington Spa Ultimate Team Lemmings reject recent accusations after the Nottingham Copa de Crimbo tournament that they took the tournament too seriously and didn't enter into the spirit of things.
You gotta bring that photo up. You're taking a long time to get it. I think that's a kit violation.
I think that might be a kit violation. So there you are. And that...
Is that where you got these from?
What? No, I didn't steal these. Look, these hats, the hats they were wearing.
Those are cheap economy
hats.
Those are
cheap economy hats.
These expensive deluxe.
Yeah, these are luxury.
Actual Santa hats. By the way, my head is absolutely cooking. I can see why Santa wears these.
Yeah.
Because this would be very appropriate North Pole garb.
Well, he delivers presents all over the world, Steve, not just to cold countries. Okay, our second news story. Aristocratic ultimate darling Lord Alex Private School Bowers has been telling us about his latest hobby, mugging old ladies. The rewards outweigh the risks, Alex told us as he showed off an acquisition from his latest Biddy Blitz. Let's get onto that photo. There it is.
There it is. The bastard.
Can you believe it?
He needs to be stopped.
He does. He's an animal.
I couldn't help but notice, though, the headline you've written down says aristocratic. You missed the T. I thought maybe you previously...
Look, this is Tom
You've anticipated the mulled wine pronunciation of... Aristocratic ultimate darling.
Story 3. Scientists have expressed doubts over Newton's theory of gravity, which states that large bodies are drawn towards each other with a force proportional to their mass, after new evidence is uncovered.
I feel mean now.
Oh, that's not mean. Chris would love that.
He would love that, yeah.
He would love that. That's Mr. Chris Hughes. At least, what do you reckon? There is 2 inches there?
He's pretty much doubled his vertical leap lately. He's been working out.
Yeah.
I think he's been using the Powerball.
He's definitely off the floor. Do you get Powerball for your ankles, maybe? I don't know. Anyway.
He's got a waist one.
Story 4. NASA have announced their latest propulsion system, the Girl rocket, has successfully been launched. However, the takeoff was a bit of a scare after a passing disc almost got in the way. Let's have a look at that. Yep.
Okay. That's good. How's she doing anyway? Is she still orbiting?
I don't know if she ever made it past the roof. But yeah.
She's got to talk to Chris Hughes about liftoff.
She's getting time there.
Yeah.
Story 5, and the last story for Photo News this week.
Shall I handle this one?
Yeah, you do this one.
My contribution. Russian girl does the splits. Nothing really beyond the photo there. Just wanted to show it. It's good.
Okay. Photo News. Have you got any stories about Photo News? You got any photos you want us to show? Get them over to show@BlockStack.TV. Okay. What else have we got, Steve? What have we got for the show today?
The next thing we want to talk about is... I put my my delicious mulled wine down because we're out of the second bottle now.
Have you got my copy of this?
That's it.
Oh, this is it. Where's yours?
Copy. This is it.
Okay. This is our show copy of Britain's greatest
we're a single
ultimate magazine.
entity now, so we only share one copy. But the point is, if you haven't already got this, that means your address is wrong with the UK Ultimate, so go change it. You probably still won't get it. But don't come.
No, whoa. The UK Ultimate do a great job mailing those out. My address.
No, they do, but the only reason if you didn't get it, it's your fault.
Yeah, it's your fault.
It's not their fault.
No. You mean it's too late to change your address now?
Well, you change your address now, you may get one. I don't know. Last year, Jack went around and gave them away on tour, so...
He's a nice guy, Jack.
Exactly, he does a great job.
And
once again, though, editor, Jack Golden, it's like a formula now, isn't it? He bangs out a professional job every time, seemingly with little effort, and early.
Yeah, before the end of the year.
Which is a bit odd, because this is Ultimatum 2007, and technically, still 2007.
Yeah. Well, no, that's good. That's good. And I do know that Jack loves to get a shot of himself in there. There he is this year on the back cover. Come on, Jack. Well done.
Gee, I wonder who the editor is.
Yeah. He's having a great time there as well, isn't he? Let's have a shot of him there.
It says on D, I think he's celebrating. Because I was obviously playing that game.
You were playing.
I think that was
did you make it to the GB line this year, Steve?
I could go on and on.
So, good things in this year's Ultimatum. Obviously, lots of photographs from our favourite Ultimate photographer, Tom Stiles.
Really?
Yeah.
He must be the highest profiting individual from Ultimatum. Did you make like a whole 20 quid this year?
Jack does pay a small fee for a photograph.
He does pay a small fee, so if you want to be
I think I had 18
in the money,
shots. 18 shots this year.
Like Tommy Boy here, go get yourself a 1,000-pound camera and maybe you'll make 30 quid.
Okay, it's a lost leader. I'm getting my name out there.
Yeah, that's good.
Some great coverage of EUC. And we'll talk about that again later.
Yeah, that's a separate subject.
And an article by the Alternative Voice.
Yeah, okay, that's worth discussing. The alternative voice of UK Ultimate. Ironic that the actual voice of UK Ultimate has brought it up.
Hello. Well, I think it's a great article. I think it's well written.
I read it. It's good.
It's good. It's really good, and I think there should be more people who just go out there and write about Ultimate. That's all I did when I first started. Was just I wrote what I felt was accurate.
Where you are now.
I got myself this far.
You got yourself a podcast. That's awesome.
Well, I made myself a podcast. It didn't really come to me.
Okay.
Cap in hand.
Yeah.
But I think it's great that someone's gone out there and written. The only thing that annoys me is that they've chosen to go anonymous, which I think is, I don't know, their choice. We think we know who it is.
Oh, of course. We know everything. Well,
we're not going to say. We're not going to say.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be me.
He's written a really good article here, and
I'm
sexist.
Sure?
I'm sexist.
Do you look off girls?
Oh, yeah.
That's the strongest part of your game.
You're not wrong.
That's terrible. Yeah, and there's this great photo of Wiggsy. Wigsy's grabbing the disc.
Photo?
No, it's not my photo. I was commentating. I was going absolutely ballistic.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
On the cat scaffolding tab. That's on page 29. For
Who's
those
the
of you
photo?
following along at home.
Get your ultimatums out and follow along.
It's Ruth Crawford. A fantastic photograph.
Oh,
Ruth,
yeah.
well done.
Good photo.
Doesn't prove one way or another.
Doesn't prove shit.
Right.
No, there's no shadow on the disc. That's a little bit of proof, maybe.
Well, I think you can say for sure that the disc is about 6 inches off the floor there, and Wiggs is like 6 inches away from it. So,
well, the point is, right?
It's good enough for me.
You know when you catch a disc.
Yeah.
Whether you got it or not.
Yeah.
You got it. You said he got it. He got it.
He got it. It's a good shot. Yeah, there's loads of good shots. We won't talk about all the photographs in detail.
Did you see? Oh yeah, you commented on that. Merrick's
foot block, page
foot
25.
block, and he called a foul on that. That was bullshit.
But have a look. His knee is back right through the back of his leg.
Oh, so he fouled him.
So he might have been calling foul for this
all
shit.
Right.
I don't
that's
know.
fair then.
I don't
That's
know.
a fair foul.
It's a fair foul call. Great article from Jeff Jackson again.
I was going to comment on this. Actually, Alison suggested this.
Go on then.
Articles written by some top players. There's a few. Putting theory into practice. Excellent. And there's another one. Tips from GB Coach. Throwing versus fitness. That anyone can benefit from.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of these articles are written by Tour A players, like top players. It would be good to see a Tour B player throw some Tour B perspective in here. But I do like that they're writing for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, they're not just. It's not just Tour A centric players. It's there. There's a lot of good stuff in here for anybody, even if you weren't, a top player in Ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a B Tour team and you're doing the fitness and you're doing the nutrition stuff and you're working on your throws, then you're going to be the best player on your team.
Yeah.
In only a short time.
Yeah.
So
and there's lots of good tips.
practice in there.
Definitely.
Some of us don't do any of the fitness or any of the nutrition stuff.
Naturally gifted.
Just gifted.
It's hard. It's hard, Tom.
Okay.
It's a cross we bear.
So you bear it so well. Okay. Cheers. We shouldn't both drink at the same time because there's a quiet pause.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You know what's good about mulled wine?
What's that?
When it gets cold, it just becomes wine. It's still good.
It's
not like it's bad, you know? It's like hot chocolate when it's cold. That just sucks.
Yeah.
Coffee.
No.
All right.
Okay.
This is we're all right. So ultimatum.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good. Moving on.
Make sure you got a copy. Next is a little featurette. Would you call it?
I would call it a featurette. I took a visit recently.
This is kind of the news equivalent, I think, of the waters. I just splashed myself in the eye.
Ow.
I don't know. I just one of those physics experiments where you kind of hit the.
Don't do it again. I don't
and
know
it
on my
just
laptop.
hit me in the face.
Okay.
This is the news equivalent of the BlockStack TV equivalent of like this water skiing squirrel, kind of the feel good moment. I've not even seen it.
You haven't seen the video yet.
All right. So do you want to talk?
Well, okay. I'll give it a quick. I went to Birmingham to the Great Bar Crawl, and this is what I found out.
All right.
Yeah.
So can
We've cut. We've cut now.
You can stop the camera.
Birmingham, what's it famous for? Aston Villa, Spaghetti Junction, Balti, and smoke. Well, somewhere along the line, some posh knobs gave Birmingham a load of cash to spend on a big place so that the Brummies could enjoy some culture. Underneath this big place that they built with all the cash is a car park where once a year they hold the Great Bar Crawl. It's a frisbee tournament in a car park. I spoke to Cy Statham to find out more.
Tell us a bit more about the Great Bar Crawl and the sort of vibe that you guys have got going at the tournament.
Well, we've been going for 7 years now. Started ages and ages ago with a little tournament with 12 teams, and we've doubled in size to 24 teams now this year. The vibe is just come, have a laugh, enjoy the fantasy game, cash prizes, go to the party, play buckaroo, and just come and have fun. Really, it's never a serious tournament, but everybody wants to. There's a layout prize, which usually made by Andy Gabar. He'll thank me for calling him that. And which is usually some kind of action man floating around on a stick. We've got Superman towels for the best player in the fantasy game. And Archie went a bit crazy and bought some champagne this year.
Really? Yeah, getting the bling. Now, the surface you got here at Great Bar, we're at the National Indoor Arena, and the surface is sticky. We don't really see that many layouts, do we?
Well, you don't see that many. There was one in particular that was unfortunately unsuccessful in the fantasy game, but it looked quite spectacular. So and that's what you're after, really, isn't it? Spectacular.
Yeah, spectacular. All right. And next year we're going even bigger. Can you get more than 24 teams in the hall?
Not in this hall, no. Ideally, it's 20 teams, but we opened it up this year because there were a couple of local junior teams that wanted to come, and we like to support that sort of thing. So we opened it up to 24. So ideally it's 20. You get the better sort of game length and things like that. But it works pretty well with 24. And I was quite pleased with the way the schedule's working.
They say Birmingham's got more canals than Venice. Personally, I think that's a load of bollocks. I could only see 3. Anyway, with an afternoon to spare thanks to the Great Bar schedule, we wandered into town to check out German stuff at the market and went in search of the singing reindeer.
I feel like I'm in Germany.
Now, this is mulled wine, but according to Oz, it's not good enough. What are we looking for, Oz?
Glühwein.
And the
with proper mulch.
and the reindeer.
And the singing reindeer, yeah. Now we're calling.
Watch it from my mouth. Welcome to the Great Bar Call. We're in Birmingham, and we're in the German market. I got myself a German steak, and some chips, and Stu's eating one of the delicious German sausages. This is the main reason people come to Birmingham. It's not because of the quality of the ultimate, it's just for the chips, the food, and in a minute we'll be at the Glühwein for BlockStack TV.
Skillfully, in an attempt to kill off some brummies, the City Council had decided to erect a vast slippy surface in the middle of the square. But we weren't interested in that nonsense. We had bigger issues to manage. Hot chocolate, Glühwein, lager, and the singing reindeer.
Have you noticed he's actually singing in a German moose accent? Genius. I'm dreaming of the white Christmas, yeah? Are you dreaming of the white Christmas?
I'm Whippet and you're watching BlockStack TV.
One of the things that makes Great Bar unique is the fantasy game. 20 minutes of craziness where the 2 pitches are turned into 1, and you realise how difficult it is to play on a pitch which is 6 times as long as it is wide. Some rubbish discs, some crap cutting, and a terrible scoreline. But anyway, after that there was some ultimate played, and a good final where this happened, and this, and this, and this too. This team won, this team lost, and this man was very happy about it.
Okay, Matt, tell me about the final there, man. You just come out of the final at Great Bar Crawl. Tell me all about it.
We had a really close game against up the left. We knew they got some big players from the likes of Mexican Horse Bandits and Red and things like that. So we knew how to bring out our maximum game. We've been playing quite fast and we were worried we were rushing it, but they really brought it to us. We chased them for quite a while. They were up, and then we said we're going to calm down. We're going to play our game, and we did. We managed to put it in at the end. It was a really close game. They played awesome, and I'm really pleased with the guys. Our first ever victory for Kent Open, and this is our anniversary tournament as well. This time last year was our first tournament, so we're really pleased.
So within 1 year?
1 year, yeah, really pleased.
Cool. Okay.
Great game, guys. Well played, guys.
What are you doing? Enjoying myself off.
You idiots.
Give us a 3, 2, 1.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Excellent. We're back.
Let's start things off with another toast because we've refilled.
Oh, you've refilled. You've refilled, Steve.
Oh, hold on.
Hang on. I need to finish my cold wine.
I can refill you. The minions have left us a bottle here, so.
The crew?
Well, the crew, yeah.
They're doing an excellent job, Steve.
Yeah, they're doing an awesome job.
Talk about Great Bar. What do you reckon to the film?
Pretty impressed, man. Considering we don't know what we're doing in terms of video editing. Well, actually, I don't know what I'm doing in terms of video editing, and thus easily impressed. It was awesome.
I'm not talking about the quality of my editing. I'm talking about what happened in Birmingham.
Really bang, 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 bang.
In Birmingham.
I got a great feel. I felt like I was there, Tom.
Okay.
I felt like I was there, and I was I think, what's Whippet's real name? Matt?
Matt Ford.
Matt Ford. The interview at the end with Matt was, Matt, you should be watching this.
Yeah.
That was quality. You are destined for post-game speech greatness.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was 110%.
And they're doing great things down in Kent. There, inside 1 year to take a team, mostly just fresh guys. They've never done much ultimate before.
Don't say guys, say women. They've got some good women.
They've got some good women as well. That's true. But unusual tactic that Matt Ford has done is he went down on the park and just found people playing with a frisbee. And he's a charming guy. And he's brought them along and said, "Come play ultimate with us." So
Matt
it's cool.
And Dan Knapp.
Dan Knapp,
Dan.
Dan.
I'm a big fan of Candopa. Yeah. We had a good game at Nationals against them.
Candopa.
This year, so that was really, really good. Good spirit, good times. I hope they go far. They won. That's awesome.
It is, and they were down. They were a long way down.
Well,
and,
it looked like
horse bandits
were there.
Yeah, they were. Well, it was up the left, so it's kind of a watered down horse bandit side, but some great players. Kent just kept it rolling. They had lots of speed and lots of skills, and they wanted it more.
Blah 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 blah. Well, the usual. They wanted a cable. That's fine. Yeah, we're good with the cable. Let us know when you're recording Director.
Oh, she needs some work, this producer of ours, doesn't she?